Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Annette, and I'm back with another video. So just to start off, this week's video is going to be a little bit more different than my usual videos. For the most part, I'm just gonna put this out there. For most of my videos, I kind of let them sit out and I kind of have everything prepared and the topic really searched and kind of give myself a little script to what I want to say for these videos. But this week I kind of wanted to work more towards my thought process and really show you guys how I come up with what I want to talk about for my videos, and kind of just dissecting my conversation and showing you guys a little glimpse into the way my mind works without really cutting down and editing this video. So this video is most likely going to be a little bit longer than it usually is. I know my videos range between 9 to 12 minutes, but this one might be ranging up to even 15 minutes. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy me doing this. It's going to be unedited, full, straight sit through conversation kind of video. I did have expected, I was going to do a collab for this week, and but that actually fell through, which is kind of upsetting and frustrating because, you know, I always I have these fun ideas and then they don't work, and then I'm just kind of well, what the heck is this? Why is this not working out? But anyway, moving on to the actual topic of this video. For this week, I want to discuss parallel universes. I have been so excited for this topic. I know I talked briefly, well, not briefly, but I talked mostly about aliens in my past video, and kind of talked about the possibility of the universe being having more planets and having possible an alternate kind of universe. I didn't exactly say alternate universe, but I kind of implied that. So this is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So parallel universes, there are just a wide range of definitions and topics discussed on this, and I really just want to talk about my own kind of idea and my own kind of conspiracy for parallel universes and alternate universes, and what we're living in right now, what are possibilities in the world and stuff like that. So these are conspiracy theories specifically about the world that I have created for myself. Other people do believe in this stuff. I did do some research on that and kind of trying to mold my beliefs into more of an not accurate, but more of a well formed conspiracy idea kind of thing. So this is the first time I will be doing this on my channel, where I'm talking about conspiracies that I have formed in my own opinion. And so I'm kind of nervous because, you know, when I look up all these conspiracies, these are conspiracies that other people have formed, and groups of people that have assumed and thought and stuff like that. And you know, I always put my opinions and thoughts into these videos, but I never really come up with my own conspiracy kind of thing. And this isn't I know it's kind of more of a basic generic one that there are around there, but this is my personal belief. So as for parallel universes, I definitely do believe that there is a parallel universe. I just feel if we think that we are just the only ones here, it's very closed-minded. I mean, we have this whole world, Earth, that is functioning, and we have people here. I mean, functioning. There are people here, different animals, different species, stuff like that, and it's just I just feel there is so much more to us. And that's why I believe there is not only a parallel universe, but there is also an alternate parallel to us, meaning not just oh, just another universe that could be similar to us. No, I mean another universe that is us right now. So we are living in our universe, and then there is another one of us living in another universe. So this kind of connects in with the subject that I brought up in a couple videos back about doppelgangers. So doppelgangers is basically just an individual that looks exactly like another individual, but they were not born together. They weren't twins. They kind of were born from different families, could have had some roots connected, but they look exactly the same. Doppelgangers, 10 out of 10, a real thing. There have been so many cases about doppelgangers, about people meeting each other that look exactly the same and have no connection whatsoever in relation to they don't know each other. Yeah, their families in some rooted way could be connected, but that's always not like untold, like not told in like these stories and stuff like that. This is something that y'all can search up. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. But I definitely like 10 out of 10, like, and just like doppelgangers are real. I think I have without a doubt, I have a doppelganger because I like my personality, the way that I am. I just feel like there definitely is someone else like out there, like in like a completely other like side of the world that is just like me. That's like, but if not just like me, probably in my other parallel Earth of like universe Earth, because like I'm pretty bold and crazy. So like there's probably like another one, and like whoever created these universes was like, yeah, no, we can't put these people on the same one, so we're just gonna have to move one over there, one here, you know what I mean? That's like kind of like the process that I have for like, that. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm kind of just talking. But yeah, so I definitely believe that there is a parallel universe to Earth. I think that with that, like I said, like there's just so much undiscovered in our universe. Like who's to say that there isn't one that's like, running the same way that we're running and just like parallel to us. Like that's like crazy for me to think. Cause then this even brings me into thinking about, there's this movie that I watch. I really can't think of the name right now, but it's like about mirrors, and basically on the opposite side of the mirror, like you look into the mirror and like it's opposite. So like, obviously like you see yourself reflection in the mirror, but it's opposite to what you are now. So like that's like what it was in the movie. And in the movie, like the guy who was like the main character got trapped in like the mirror realm, and like he was like opposite, everything was like parallel to like his like actual. So like the people in like the parallel world probably are like parallel to us. So like we're the reflection to them. Maybe we're living in a mirror world. Maybe like when we look into the mirrors, like that's like the parallel world. So like all mirrors are like the gateway. Listen, gateways, mirrors. I know this is going way back into paranormal October season, but mirrors are like doorways, like pathways to like other realms, other things. So who's to say that mirrors aren't like the doorways to our parallel universes? Honestly, conspiracy theory debunked. Like literally, I got this down in the bag. Like this is crazy to me, like for me to even think about. Because like if that was like the case, like we see like our parallel person might come into the mirror at like when we're ready to come into the mirror. So like we go at the same time, but like are looking at each other doing the same thing, parallel, opposite to each other, but not with recognition. That's crazy. Maybe like I don't know if you guys ever done this, but like if you like walk past the mirror, but like you think like you're like what, and like you look back and it's just like it's not, you know what I mean? Like something didn't add up or something like that. That's so wild. I'm literally spooked right now. Honestly, I can't. Sorry, I'm scaring myself. Like literally, imagine if that was like the real case. Like this is why I love conspiracies so much, because like they really give you the opportunity to like think and like think about like something that might like some things are so crazy, like they make you think like some things aren't just coincidence. And like that's what I love about conspiracies, because conspiracies is just like it's like it gives you a story that like either is better or worse than the original story, or more interesting. And some conspiracies are really sad, really scary, but like conspiracies like universe, alien, like robots, like stuff like that, like those conspiracies are always so interesting because they really like help you open your mind and think about it. And whenever I think about parallel conspiracies, I always think about this person. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Also, if I do remember the names and everything of the movies and stuff I'm talking about, they will be below. If they're not there, I'm sorry. I just can't remember. But yeah, so there is this person, and he's like, I'm pretty sure it's the man who makes, who does Tesla. I'm pretty sure it is. And there's a phrase that he says, he like, and he just like really follows by it. And it's like, anything's possible or something like that. Like you can literally do anything. And like, that's why the technology is advancing so much, because like anything is possible. And like, if you really think about that, like anything is possible. So like parallel universes, alternate universes, like, doppelgangers, like infinite universes, like, like conspiracies, like, the earth is flat, even though like, But like things like that can go, so like it could be a thing. Some things have been debunked, but other things haven't. Like we don't have like that far technology to say, or we do, and it's just being hidden from us. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like that stuff was hidden from us because you know, like people like the government and stuff like that, they stay hiding a lot of stuff, or like they wait for the last minute to like tell us about things like that. But back to parallel universe and like how I talked about infinite universe. I did address infinite universe in my alien conspiracy theory like video last week, but I didn't know the definition of it. So just infinite universe is just like kind of like the thought that the universe is infinite and it goes on forever and ever. There is no stop to it. And this is something that I did talk about last week about how like the universe like just like keeps on going. I mean, it's like so like if like the universe stopped, then that would just like be like we're like caged. So like where's our cage, if that makes sense? And then that means like that goes into like the thought process that like we're living in like virtual reality kind of like experiment, like we're an experiment. Like imagine that, like oh my gosh, like I start thinking about that and then I start thinking about the show SpongeBob because I'm just like, well like there are like so many not conspiracy theories, but like stories, like the original story of like the origin of SpongeBob, like the origin of all these cartoons. And like one of the stories about like the origin of SpongeBob was like, SpongeBob was all like a chemistry like mishap in the lab, and then like SpongeBob was created, and then like that's how like they came up with like the TV show. So like that's like this, like that ties into now. So like if the universe stopped, wouldn't that like why would it stop? Like like it's like what would make it stop? So like what are we being withheld in if like the universe stopped? Like if the earth like we're withheld in the earth, and the earth is withheld in the universe. Well, in our solar system, and the solar system is in the universe. So like if the universe is stopped, then what's beyond the universe? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like my brain is just going, psh, like, what is going on here? But yeah, like, it could all be that. Like, I don't know. I know this video was a bit random and it was more so like how my thought process goes. But like for my videos, usually like I really like to just talk about like the one topic and like stick to that topic and talk about like just that. But like with parallel universes, like it just like blows my mind and makes me think about more things and more topics and more like discussions that I want to talk about. But like I like hold it, usually like with all my videos I like hold it back because I'm just like, oh, like I'm only talking about aliens, I'm only talking about this. Sometimes you get snippets of me like getting off track, but this video was kind of just like how my thought process works and like how I make kind of like connections with other things and other conspiracies and stuff like that. I do find myself thinking about parallel universes a lot, and like the possibility that we like as a whole world are parallel or opposite or replicated in another world or another like in another world. I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like, please give it a thumbs up. I know it was different if you guys enjoyed the kind of style of my thought process and just kind of like sit down and talk with me and not really like sit down and let me give you informations and some of my opinions, just more of like thought and like free like communication. Comment that down below and I will do another kind of video like this. I am super excited for the next couple of videos to come. A lot of fun conversations, especially since Christmas is coming around. So like that's a little sneak peek into next week's video. Yeah, if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you can get notified every single time that you post. I haven't promoted this in a while, but please go follow the Twitter account that is connected to this channel at AB Conspiracies. That will be linked down below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.